Hello everybody, FBCS 1078 here. Today we're going to be talking about life stories, so that should be kind of fun. So I have this written down in 6 different categories that I'm going to try and cover. The first one is a funny life story that I know about it. And it's about, we have this thing called the Swan Guy at our house, and every 2 weeks we get deliveries from the Swan Guy. It's a frozen
Be careful down there, boss.
and he delivers food to our house. And what he does, he delivers all sorts of food to our house. Ice cream,
Clouds
microwave
approaching.
goods, stuff like that. And I always used to think when I was like 6 years old that he was my dad. So whenever he came,
Marker placed.
I was like, "Hey Dad, how are you doing?" And it was just weird because he looked at me like I was like, "What are you doing, kid? Like, I'm not your daddy. I was tested, not the father." So, yeah. And then another time, he delivered to my
Analysis
next door
complete.
neighbor,
Analysis complete.
and
Analysis
I was
complete.
like, and my
Analysis
friends, we were
complete.
sitting on my friend's porch. It was on my
Analysis
friend's
complete.
next door neighbor, and we were sitting on his porch, and he was like, and my friends dared me to go, there was some flowers sitting right there, and my friends dared me to go propose to him. So that was interesting, and he said no and looked at me crazy too. Alright, now let's talk about Christmases. I have a lot of funny stories about Christmases. Well, I don't know what I want to talk about.
You have
Day I slept
arrived at
in.
your destination.
Yes, I did sleep in on Christmas. I don't know how I did that. And it was... My mom and dad came in my room and they were like, "What are you doing? It's Christmas. There's presents under the tree." I was like, what? And I was asleep and I was like, oh, I didn't really even care at the time. And
Enemy presence detected.
it hit me and I was like,
Map
oh
has
shoot,
been
it's Christmas.
updated.
So I got up and got my presents. And then let's talk about my favorite Christmas gifts. That should be kind of cool. I've gotten, my favorite gift is when I was young and we took a trip to Kalahari, which if you don't know what that is, that's a huge water resort. And it is very fun, to say the least. And so, when we got in there on Christmas morning, I saw a TV in the room that wasn't like the normal TV. It was wheeled in there, and below that was a Wii. The original Wii. It was like when the Wii came out. So, I was so excited. We got Rock Band, I think it was. If you don't know what a Wii is, it's right here on the screen. But if you don't know what a Wii is, you've been living in a cave for the last 10 years. So, that's fun. And we also... My second favorite Christmas gift. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say it was my first bicycle. I don't really get awesome. I get awesome Christmas gifts. Alright, so now let's talk about the night, the day, Christmas Eve. I got up in the middle of the night and, spoiler alert, if you're under the age of 12, leave now. I'm guessing if you're under the age of 12, you left. But I went up, I got up. It was like, ooh, is Santa real? And all that fun stuff. And I got up and I looked in the Christmas tree and I didn't see anything. So I looked over in the kitchen for some reason and I saw a Keurig just sitting there. And I was like, oh, sweet. But at the same time, I was bummed because I knew that's what we were getting for Christmas. And yeah, blah. Wasn't that happy about that one. So, Yes. Now let's move on to Mike fails. I have it written. I wrote it down. Mike fails. No, have not had any of those yet. But I meant bike fails, and I have had a lot of bike fails. I ride bikes a lot. You don't even know. Because since... Yes, my first bike fail is when I was young. And I was riding around on my bike, my neighbor's yard. My neighbor's, my neighbor's driveway. Until I fell right on my face. Scraped my whole body up, and it hurt like nothing else before. So, it hurt so bad, you don't even know. I was just like, ow, 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 ow. So, let's move on to my second bike fail. I was riding down the street one day, and, all of a sudden,
That's the target.
I heard a rattling on the front tire of my bike, and I was like, it's nothing to worry about. Then all of a sudden, I hit a bump that I usually use as a ramp, and it just, my front tire in the middle of the ramp jump, I was like a foot off the air, and off the ground, and
Side op.
I saw my front tire just
updated.
fall off.
Okay,
It just
subject
fell
is in.
off. And at the time I was riding a BMX bike.
Extraction arrived at
So
Mother Base.
that was fun. Not really. Actually, yeah, I like
Development
BMX bikes.
project
Those are
has
probably
been
my favorite.
added.
But it hurt so bad. And at first I got up and I
Marker
didn't even
placed.
feel the pain. And I was just like,
Marker placed.
how am I gonna get my bike home? That's the biggest problem. Is the BMX bike I was using at the time is really heavy. So I was not. And I just kind of was like, it hurt. I didn't feel it until that night, which I was crying in pain from that. And then, just recently I purchased a mountain bike, which I haven't had any fails, luckily, cross my fingers.
You have arrived at your destination.
So yeah, that's the story about all my bike fails. I haven't had that many bike fails. Let's talk about school fails. School fails! Alright, if you don't know me, I went to private school I was gonna go there for most of my life, but it closed like every other place in the world it's doing right now. So I went to public school for a year, which I hated.
Enemy
Oh, you don't
presence
even
detected.
know.
The map
I hated
has
it
been
so
updated.
much. So I did a year of that. I did a year of jail. Public school. And after that, I pretty much
Enemy
I've been
presence
homeschooled
detected.
since then, which
The
I
map
love.
has been updated.
Absolutely love. I love homeschooling. I love it more than anything in the world, actually. So, let's move on. Actually, wait. Do I have any more
Supplies
school
requested.
fails I can talk about? Not really. To be honest, one time I was playing basketball on the team, and this is to tell you how good I am at
Supply
basketball.
drop complete.
I took the ball and I accidentally shot it at the other side of the court, which was embarrassing. Yeah. So, let's talk about pet fails. If you don't know about it, I do have pets. I have Izzy, Belle, George, Moki, and Geico. Geico's probably my favorite pet because he is my sole and only pet. I got him from getting an honor roll in 3rd grade, so it's pretty cool. He's been around a while. And Izzy is the dumbest thing with Spot. That's all she ever cares for. Here's a video of her playing with Spot. It's just dumb, isn't it? And so, and Belle, she's just annoying. She barks. Here's a video of her barking for you. Isn't that annoying? Don't you find that annoying? I do. I sure do. So, let's move on to George. George is just a pretty little gay cat. That's pretty much it with George. He's just a pretty little gay cat. And Moki is the fattest cat of them all. And the story about Moki, how we found her. I was in bed when I was like 3 or 4 or 5 or something, one of those ages. And I was just laying there, and it was probably 10 o'clock. And I heard a meowing of Moki just from nowhere. Like, it was behind our garage. So I was like, what in the world is this? And I was like, okay, this might be something that we need to save. And we went back there. Sure enough, there was a fat little cat sitting there. And from here on out, we called her Moki. So that's the story of Moki for you. The story of Geico. He does nothing. Here's a video of him catching a cricket, which is awesome. Isn't he such a meat eater? He is rough. And if you look at his tail, it like wiggles. Pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. And oh, in the background, this raid is so wrong. You don't even know. I almost died like 5 times. And yeah, in the background we're playing Metal Gear Solid 5, by the way, which is the
Please
newest one.
select a
Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground
requested.
Zero. The newest one in the series. Or no, Phantom Pain. It's the newest one in the series. It's probably the funnest one in the series. So, moving on. Talk about
Strike will commence shortly.
family fails. Alright, so I'll walk you through my family. We have my mommy, my dad, and my bro. Me and my bro used to get into so many fights, like prank fights. I remember one time we were pranking each other for a good month long, every single day.
Enemy
It was something new.
detected.
It was
The
so
map
funny.
has been updated.
It was the funnest prank battle I've ever had. It was pretty darn fun. And so, moving on to my dad, he likes to prank me a lot. So that's fun. He pranks me almost every day. He's just annoying. He doesn't even know it. He's so annoying. It's unreal. So, moving on. My mom, she doesn't really prank me that much, and we're pretty much even. So, I think that's pretty much a short story about my life right there. I talked to you guys. That's good. So, I hope you enjoy this. This is definitely not the last thing like this I'm doing. I know it's my first one, so it's probably gonna suck. But I know my second one is I'm gonna be doing a thing where I read funny news articles and stuff, and I'll have all the links to all the sources in the description of those videos. So that will be kind of cool. And then I'm also gonna do expecting in next week, because these edited down videos, I'm still gonna be producing the other videos where I just play games, but these edited down videos are gonna be about a week, every week, once a week. So be expecting those. And then next, we're gonna be doing funny news, funny laws, state laws. So that'll be fun. I hope you guys sincerely enjoyed this. Sincerely enjoyed this, because this was fun. I had a blast. So I hope you guys enjoy. As always, like, subscribe, comment, all that funny, fun stuff. And also, I hope you guys like my new intro, which you'll be seeing in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the
1.
targets, and that's put a
If
hole
you guys
in that
enjoy
air
the new
surveillance.
intro, grab some popcorn.